And with the parade just a few minutes off, we'd like to welcome you officially to this 37th 4th of July parade sponsored by the Milford Historical Society. Our thanks to them for all the work they do, getting permits, organizing everything, and being out here in force this morning. So when you see somebody from the Milford Historical Society, give them a nice thank you. 237 years ago, a group of people gathered in Philadelphia, determined to break the yoke of King George's tyranny. They debated for several weeks, not always agreeing on everything, but finally reached a consensus and declared that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states. That was 237 years ago, and now here this morning in Milford we gather to celebrate that independence and also to honor all the people over the years who have fought, and some died, to keep us free and independent. Over 1 million folks have fallen in battle since that Declaration of Independence. So once again, welcome to downtown Milford. Enjoy the parade. And with the appearance of the Milford Police Car and the Color Guard, at exactly 11 o'clock, our parade is underway. So again, for the Color Guard, if everyone would please rise, remove hats, either applaud the colors as they go by or put your hand over your heart. There are actually two color guards. The lead group is American Legion Post 216. Then following them, after a short gap, are Huron Valley AMVETS, number 2006. So thanks to both the American Legion and the AMVETS for being with us this morning. Again, if everyone would rise, kids and adults, and either put your hand over your heart or applaud the colors as they go by. And the standard bearers of the Milford Historical Society, again, they've been doing this for 37 years. And all the organizing, pulling of permits, getting everybody coordinated that entails, thanks to the Milford Historical Society. The Crawford Farm is represented here, the oldest working farm in Oakland County, and the only working farm in the township. Established in 1833. Bill Crawford is driving a 1959 Ford tractor that is still in use on the farm today. And a banner promoting the Historical Society's home tour, which this year is the 21st and 22nd of September. That's always a great event to see lots of cool old homes in Milford, occasionally an historic site or building. So be sure to go to the home tour. The same weekend as the home tour, the Milford Car Show on that Sunday. Hey, let's welcome all the athletes from Huron Valley Special Olympics. And the first of several thousand pieces of candy are now flying from the floats. Once again, these are Huron Valley Special Olympians. If you've never been to a Special Olympics, you should go to one. They are very moving events. Actually, if you can watch a Special Olympics and stay dry-eyed, you're doing better than I do. One of our athletes on a Segway. Welcome to Zot M59 Dodge to their parade, and we'd particularly like to thank them for their generous contribution to the Historical Society, which helps make this parade possible. Thank you, Zot. American Friends Service Committee, working for a responsible budget in our government and a department designed to root out waste, fraud, abuse in our Defense Department. Could that possibly be happening? I guess. St. Mary's Church, presenting some of the 200 participants in their 2013 Vacation Bible Camp. This camp was constructed with the help, or the float was constructed with the help of the children, and expresses the theme, A Good Day Fishing. It's all about Jesus. Again, folks up at the head of the street will be seeing these things as I speak. Others will see them further down. Here comes one of the favorites of this parade. It's free ice cream from Huron Valley State Bank. I'd rather they gave away free money, but I'll take your free ice cream. Huron Valley State Bank, what a great feature of the event. Hello, Denise. No, I can't eat it. Thanks. Yeah, I wish I could. I can't because I wish I could, Lyle. Among lots of volunteers out with the Huron Valley State Bank this morning, my friends Lyle and Denise Tyler. Good to see old friends as I return to our hometown. Meantime, the Milford Cooperative Preschool, with a rich tradition in our community. They're today home to many preschoolers with classes for 2-year-olds, 3- and 4-year-olds. There is something to enrich the lives of every preschooler. Welcome, Milford Cooperative Preschool. Brownie Troop 70627 from Johnson Elementary. Say hello to the girls from Johnson Elementary. The Night Walkers are here from Northern High School. That's Walled Lake Northern, I'm sure. They walk to raise money for charity. In 1 week, they raised $1,500 for the MS Walk and Relay for Life. Good job, girls.
The dog's name is Roxy.
And their dog's name is Roxy. Welcome Village Canoe Rental. Located, where else? On the Huron River. They'd like you to know they have special group rates and family rates of all sizes, so come on over and have a great time on the river. One of our greatest resources, in fact, the original reason that Milford was settled was our river. The two brothers who were wandering all over Michigan and Illinois came upon the banks of our river and said, this is where we want to settle. That was in 1834, I believe it was. Daughters of the American Revolution, the Grand River Trail chapter. This chapter is 27 years old this year. They welcome any woman from the age of 18 or older to join the chapter. If you're not familiar, it's a patriotic organization that promotes God, home, and country by helping the veterans and schools with donations. They honor their revolutionary ancestors and all our veterans. The White Lake Historical Society, and specifically pointing to the Fisk Family Farm. If you've never been to the Fisk Family Farm, it's a fascinating place, showing a slice of what life used to be a couple hundred years ago. Not a couple hundred years ago, but about 65 years ago, this fire truck belonged to the township. It was the first truck purchased in White Lake in 1948, still operating. It was restored by Timothy Griffin and is driven by Jim Thompson, who is a descendant of the Fisk family. White Lake Township, Andrea Voorheis is representing Women at Work as Rosie the Riveter. I don't see her. ASI is a local sailing club that is open to the public for membership. They sail out of Kent Lake at Kensington Metro Park and Stony Creek Metro Park. They offer sailing lessons and boats. They have larger boats for cruising Lake St. Clair and timeshares up north. Welcome, ASI. Oak Point Church in Milford, located just south of town. They want to invite you to join them on Sundays at 9:15 and 11:15 for live music, meaningful teaching, and awesome programs for kids. Welcome, Oak Point Church. As always, it's nice to see all the work that people put into decorating, in this case some wagons that the kids are riding in other cases floats, sometimes cars. Volunteers spend many hours working to make these things, make our parade a little more enjoyable. And coming around the corner now is Township Supervisor Don Green. Not only does Don walk in the parade, but every year he helps the Historical Society set up spaces for the parade participants on the morning of the parade. So the Historical Society thanks Don for all his work on this parade and in our community. Milford Trailblazers, a horse club. Hands, heart, head, and health is the 4-H motto. Each horse here that you see this morning is owned and cared for by the rider of the horse. And of course, as happens always with horses, we now have the first soiling of Main Street. So, nice applause for the horses and the riders. How about some applause for the young people picking up after the horses and riders? In many ways, theirs is the toughest job of the morning. And right after the people picking up manure, by coincidence, come politicians. Oh, did I really say that? But not just any politicians. Our local Senator Mike Cole and Representative Eileen Cole, they've arrived in style today in a 2013 Dodge Ram 4x4 crew cab pickup with a Hemi engine, graciously provided by Stott Automotive. Mike and Eileen are the first and only married couple to serve in the Michigan legislature concurrently. They've known each other since high school. Welcome to the Coles. Glad to have you here this morning. Vic Kirster is driving a 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass two-door coupe. This is the original unrestored version. This car is as it has been since 1972. It was in Texas for a while, so did not have to endure the salt of Michigan. It has the original factory paint, the original hardtop, the engine, the transmission, and only 78,000 miles. That's about three or four times across Texas, I think. Big Coffee of Heartland. A great place to hang out with friends. Enjoy a yummy mint chip, cream freeze or other beverages, free Wi-Fi, and live entertainment. They also have a community room available at Big V's out in Heartland, and they ask you to come check them out. Terry Lilly, White Lake Township Clerk, driving a 1936 Ford 5-window coupe. Terry has had this same vehicle for 52 years. And our first music of the morning about to turn the corner. This will be the Huron Valley Middle School Summer Band, comprised of students from Oak Valley, White Lake, and Muir Middle School. I can hear their drums around the corner. They should be here momentarily. So again, this is a combined band from Oak Valley, White Lake, and Muir Middle School under the direction of Don Hogaboom, Heather Fitzpatrick, and Kristen Blanchard. They just performed at Cedar Point 2 days ago. Good job, band. And let's listen to them as they raise their instruments to play. Fitting that the band is playing the theme from Rocky, because of course that movie was filmed in Philadelphia, the home of our independence. First Baptist Church of Milford, serving our village since 1835. Located just 2 blocks north at the corner of Main and Detroit. They're offering a variety of children's and youth programs and adult Bible classes. And at First Baptist Church, they have services 11 a.m. every Sunday morning. The American House in Milford is a premier independent living community designed to help older adults live with dignity, joy, and freedom. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. American House has helped thousands of older adults transition into the next phase of their life with ease. As an older adult myself, I'm not quite sure I want to phase into the next stage of my life. Just as we got the street cleaned up, here come the Kensington Trail Riders Association, a 90-plus member equestrian group dedicated to the maintenance, continued availability of, and use of the horseback riding trails inside Kensington Metro Park. Welcome, trail riders. Coming onto Main Street now is a group from the White Lake Farmers Market every Sunday from May to October. It's held at Lakeland High School. White Lake Farmers Market is run by the Huron Valley Schools, and we're the only school district to run a farmers market in Michigan. And seeing as they're on different days, I'll get in a plug for the Milford Farmers Market every Thursday, right now through October. So go over to Lakeland High School on Sundays for the White Lake Farmers Market, and here on Thursdays for the Milford Farmers Market. Friends of the Highland Recreation Area, they would like to welcome you to Haven Hill. Please come out and see the progress on the original gatehouse, the carriage house, the lodge footprint, and the barn where Edsel Ford tinkered with his dad. Actually, he didn't tinker with his dad. I think he tinkered with his dad's cars. Again, that's Haven Hill. Sometimes Henry and Edsel Ford were joined by friends like Thomas Edison. Not that they were name droppers. Join the Friends of Highland Recreation. Here's one of the cars you'll see in the Milford Car Show. On September 22nd, there will be 300 and more cars, trucks, and motorcycles. That's the 29th annual Milford Car Show. Your County Commissioner, Phil Whiteford, represents the village of Milford, Milford Township, Wixom, Lyon Township, and the city of South Lyon. Welcome, County Commissioner Phil Wypert. Hevner Canoe Rental represented here with a bunch of their kayaks and canoes. Enjoy the river. This is their 60th anniversary. So if they've been here 60 years, they must be doing something right. Congratulations to Hevner. Wayne Lawn and Garden. Argo is the world leader in amphibious ATNs, and Argo will climb, travel, or swim anywhere you have to go. Cool looking vehicle. It's an 8x8. That's almost as much as a Caterpillar. Oakland County Commissioners Jim Rudstead and Bob Hoffman are with us today. Jim is running for the 44th District State House Representative seat, and he says run with Rudstead. So welcome Jim Rudstead and Bob Hoffman. And a group supporting Kerry Montevideo, our congressman in Washington now. We don't have him here. He's a last-minute addition. Huh? So welcome Congressman Benvolio to our parade this morning.
Thank you for getting the name pronounced correctly. God bless you.
From Hines Park Ford down on Pontiac Trail, a beautiful 2013 Ford Fusion driven by Janet from Hines Park. They'd like you to come down and see all the cars they have on display, including this great Fusion. Hillside Chauffeured Service, located right here in Milford. They've been in business for 11 years. One of their clients 8 years ago was Barack Obama. They say, let us do the driving for you. Hey, the Girl Scouts of Southeastern Michigan are here. They have recently celebrated, not these particular girls, their 100th anniversary. Our local council, Girl Scouts of Southeast Michigan, offers flexible ways for girls and adults to participate in the leadership experience. It's all about fun, friends, and fantastic opportunities. Girl Scouts of Southeast Michigan. They didn't have you in the script. What year is this?
1941.
1941 Ford. We have a 1941 Ford pickup truck here. Still looking good. And a Chevy, perhaps somebody can help me. That looks like about a 55 or a 56, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't have anything in our script about that. What year is this? 57? Yeah. It's actually a 57 Chevy.
Drove it to the levee.
That's right. Drove it to the levee. As those good old boys were drinking, well, never mind. What year is this?
1939.
39.
First year.
Pardon me?
First year.
This is a 1939 Mercury, which looks beautiful. It's also the first year that Mercury made cars. So this is the original vintage Mercury, 1939. And with the sound of sirens, I suspect, actually I think we have the sheriffs representatives coming here next. I believe Sheriff Bouchard is here in the group today. Yes, he is. He's walking back behind the vehicles. The Dare truck is featured in the parade this morning, and also a Humvee donated by the U.S. government and the Motor Unit Marine Unit. So everybody say good morning to Sheriff Bouchard as he comes down Main Street. Good morning, Sheriff, and welcome. And the Marine Division of the Sheriff's Department also represented this morning. And here come the fire engines, which means we're going to have to be quiet because the fire engines are not quiet. I haven't seen that little vehicle before. That's kind of cool. I will keep talking for our TV viewers, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me or not, because the sirens and the horns are going. I've ever seen so many fire trucks in a parade. We've got Milford, we have White Lake, we have Highland.
They always do it like that? Oh my God.
And with the passing of the fire engines and Lieutenant Mike Lordson in the Trail Police car, once again, the 37th edition of the Milford Historical Society 4th of July Parade comes to a close. Thanks for coming to downtown Milford, everybody. We'll see you about 10 days from now for Summer Palooza. We'll see you for farmers markets every Thursday. Come out the 4th Friday of each month and hear a concert in Center Street Park. Every Thursday, concerts in Central Park. Milford Memories on August 9th, 10th, and 11th. And then our Classic Car Show and Home Tour on the 21st and 22nd of September. It's going to be a great summer in downtown Milford. Thanks for coming today. Hope to see you back often.